Have you ever stopped to think about the silent impact that colors have on your life? It seems exaggerated, doesn't it? But believe me, they're shaping your emotions, your decisions, and even the course of your days in ways you can't even imagine. The curious thing is that while we worry about so many external issues, we ignore the hidden power that a simple choice of color can have on our energy and well-being. Jacobo Grinberg, in his revolutionary studies on the mind and perception, pointed out that our reality is deeply influenced by apparently subtle stimuli, such as colors. Are you missing something crucial? What if I told you that there was a specific color that could be draining your energy without you even realizing it? Yes, the same one you see every day in your wardrobe, in the environments around you, or even in your favorite decoration. Its impact goes far beyond aesthetics. It may be influencing your emotions and even the way you interact with the world. Sounds scary? So it is. But the good news is that by understanding this phenomenon, you can completely transform the way you connect with your energy and create your reality. Get ready, because in this video we're going to uncover the hidden power of colors and how they influence your life, exploring Jacobo Grinberg's fascinating discoveries. You will realize that the right knowledge can transform your energy, your relationships, and even your success. Now, it's up to you. Are you ready to discover what you've never been told? The colors that surround us have a power that goes far beyond what the eyes can see. They are vibrations that interact directly with our energy, affecting not only our mood, but also our mental and spiritual state. Think about that moment when you enter a room painted in soft tones and feel an inexplicable peace. This is no coincidence. It's the energy of the colors working in your favor. Jacobo Grinberg, in exploring the relationship between perception and reality, also pointed out how our interactions with the environment are shaped by subtle stimuli, including colors. Have you ever noticed how some colors seem heavy and others almost embrace us with lightness? The impact goes beyond decoration. It manifests itself in everyday life. For example, people who spend a lot of time in places with vibrant colors, such as orange or red, often report feeling more energized or even restless. This happens because colors have their own frequencies that interact with our emotions and perceptions, shaping our thoughts and actions. Even something as simple as choosing an outfit can influence the course of an entire day. If you're looking for a practical example, think about how colors influence marketing. Companies strategically use specific tones to awaken sensations in their customers. Blue to convey confidence, red for urgency or passion. Now imagine bringing this same strategy to your personal life. Want more focus? A workspace with shades of yellow can make all the difference. Want to relax? Adopt shades of green and blue. These simple choices transform environments and energies. Colors also connect us to something deeper, almost spiritual. Yellow, for example, resonates with optimism and mental clarity, while violet is associated with intuition. All of this forms a kind of invisible alphabet that our subconscious understands. Jacobo Grinberg studied the interaction between mind and matter, and the impact of colors fits perfectly into this understanding. It's almost as if they are silent words whispered directly to our soul. Interestingly, colors can even drain or recharge your energy depending on how they are used. Have you ever noticed how some environments seem to suck your vitality? This often has to do with an excess of dark or disharmonious tones. Imagine spending hours in a lifeless gray painted office. Now visualize the opposite, a space full of vibrant, well-balanced colors. The impact is almost instantaneous. And it's not just the external environment that counts. The colors we choose to be close to us, clothes, accessories, even the background of our cell phone screen, influence our personal energy. If you're feeling unmotivated, try wearing something yellow. Are you in need of serenity? Green is the ideal ally. These small changes may seem subtle, but they are incredibly effective in aligning our energetic field. As we explore the impact of colors, we realize that they're like keys that unlock different dimensions of our being. But what about when these keys open doors that connect our energy to the natural world? This is where green stands out. After all, what better example of balance and connection can we find than in nature itself? Green is more than a color. It is an invitation to balance, serenity, and reconnection with what is most essential in us. It carries the essence of nature, of the life that pulses around us. It's no wonder that in moments of stress, we feel instant relief when walking among trees or contemplating a natural landscape. This tone acts as a reset for our energy field, reestablishing harmony. Jacobo Grinberg, in his research on the human mind, highlights how natural elements can anchor our perception, making us more aware and present. Imagine the feeling of being in a park, surrounded by the vibrant greenery of plants and trees. With each breath, you feel your body relax, your mind slow down, and an almost therapeutic calm take over. This isn't just an emotional reaction, it is the physical and energetic impact that green has. It calms the heart and balances our energy, connecting the internal to the external. Small gestures, like adding plants to your workspace or home, can recreate this feeling on a daily basis. In addition to being a symbol of life, green has the power to restore our sense of renewal. It is associated with growth, fertility, and prosperity, both literally and metaphorically. Think about how revitalized we feel after a day in nature, like the weight of the world has lifted. This revitalizing power is not exclusive to the great outdoors. You can recreate it indoors with touches of green in decorative details or even in your diet, such as including more fresh vegetables on your plate. Another fascinating point is the psychological impact of green. It promotes a feeling of stability and security, creating an ideal environment for reflection and clarity. If you're at a time of making important decisions, green can be a great ally. Try incorporating this color into the environment where you work or study, whether with decorative objects or even painting a wall. It's as if the energy of color helps organize thoughts and create a firm foundation for new ideas. It is interesting to observe how green connects our energy to the flow of nature. He reminds us of the importance of slowing down, of respecting the natural cycles of life. Jacobo Grinberg spoke about the interconnection between mind and reality, and green exemplifies this perfectly. When we surround ourselves with this color, we access a kind of universal energy that makes us feel part of something bigger. It is an experience that goes beyond aesthetics. It is spiritual. If you're looking for a practical example of how to apply the power of green, think about creating a Zen corner in your home, a space with plants, natural lighting, and elements that refer to nature. It can be as simple as a shelf with potted succulents or a vertical garden on the balcony. This touch of green not only beautifies the space, but also purifies the air and elevates your energy, providing a daily refuge to recharge. As we delve into the transformative energy of green, we realize that it is a bridge to connecting with our essence and the world around us. But what about when this energy begins to interact with the impact of other colors, especially those that can challenge us? Black, for example, is a tone that carries power, but also requires care. Black, with all its grandeur, is a color that carries a fascinating paradox. On the one hand, it is synonymous with power, elegance, and mystery. On the other hand, it can become an abyss of isolation and sadness if used excessively. Black, unlike other colors, does not reflect light. It absorbs it completely, and that includes energy. Jacobo Grinberg, when exploring how external stimuli impact our perception, could argue that black acts as an invisible filter that removes excess vibration from the environment, but also requires us to know how to balance its strength. Imagine an environment where black dominates: dark walls, black furniture, insufficient lighting. For some, this may seem sophisticated at first glance, but over time, this choice can translate into a space that consumes energy, leaving a feeling of tiredness or even melancholy. On the other hand, a touch of black, a sofa, a frame, a piece of clothing, conveys authority and modernity. The difference is in the balance. Just as we do not live in complete light, we should not immerse ourselves in complete shadow. Interestingly, black also has a powerful psychological impact. It symbolizes limits, as if to say, here one cycle ends and another begins. This can be freeing, but also lonely. For example, Wearing black to a business meeting can reinforce your leadership position and confidence, but too much can create an emotional barrier between you and others. To soften this, the trick is to add colorful details, such as accessories and brighter tones, which bring a visual and energetic contrast. In spirituality, black is often associated with protection, but also with mourning and introspection. It can be a shield, but also a prison if we don't know how to deal with its depth. If you're going through a moment of introspection, incorporating black into your space can help you reflect and seek answers within yourself. However, to prevent this reflection from becoming heavy, combine it with lighter tones such as white or beige, which bring balance and avoid emotional overload. Black is a color that demands respect and wisdom in use. It can be a powerful ally when used strategically, such as in design pieces, formal clothing, or even in moments of meditation to promote focus. However, excessive or poorly planned use can drain the vital energy of an environment. Jacobo Grinberg reminds us that the energy that surrounds us is moldable, and black, as a light absorber, challenges us to balance it with awareness. If you're looking to incorporate black into your life in a healthy way, think about small details: an armchair, a picture frame, or even an elegant wristwatch. This way, you enjoy the sophistication and power it offers without giving up a vibrant and welcoming atmosphere. Balance is the key word. And so, while black teaches us about boundaries and introspection, it also prepares us for something more enlightening. After all, when we talk about light and optimism, we cannot fail to mention yellow, which brings with it a renewing and contagious energy. Yellow is like a ray of sunlight piercing the clouds on a gray day, bringing energy, clarity, and renewal. It's impossible to ignore her optimistic and infectious vibe. This color is often associated with creativity and mental awakening, a force that can illuminate not only the spaces around us, but also our own thoughts. Jacobo Grinberg, in his reflections on the relationship between mind and reality, reminds us how visual stimuli influence our perception. And yellow, with its warm intensity, seems to scream, "Wake up to the world around you and the potential within you." Imagine a day when you are feeling unmotivated and lacking energy. A simple touch of yellow can make all the difference. It could be a shirt, a vibrant notebook on your desk, or even a decorative painting in your living room. It is as if the color transmits a direct message to the brain, activating areas linked to motivation and proactivity. Studies have already shown that yellow stimulates the nervous system, helping to improve focus and mental clarity. How about starting the day by writing your goals in a yellow notebook? Try it and see how the simple act can inspire new ideas. Yellow also has an almost magical power to transform environments. In dark or lifeless spaces, a touch of this color can bring an instant feeling of warmth and movement. It's a perfect choice for common areas, like the kitchen or living room, where we want to promote energy and interaction. But be careful. Like any vibrant color, too much yellow can be tiring on the eyes. Balance here is essential, something that Jacobo Grinberg would certainly highlight as part of a harmonic energy field. In addition to its visual impact, yellow has deep symbolism. It is often associated with wisdom and learning, which is why so many school notebooks and pencils are yellow. Do you want to learn something new or spark your curiosity? Surround yourself with this color. Choose a bright space to study or work and add yellow accents, like pillows or a lamp. You'll notice how this subtle stimulation helps keep your mind alert and engaged. This color also has an energetic connection with the sun, which is our main source of life. Yellow, like the sun's rays, seems to remind us that there is always a new opportunity waiting to be discovered. In moments of emotional darkness or doubt, this color acts as a beacon, guiding us back to clarity and optimism. It is no coincidence that it is so widely used in chromotherapy therapies to treat discouragement and stimulate a good mood. If you are looking to renew your energy and see the world with new eyes, try including yellow in your daily rituals. When meditating, use a yellow candle to represent the rebirth of ideas. Or perhaps drink chamomile tea while holding a cup of this color, a symbolic gesture of welcoming renewal. Small details make big differences, and yellow has the power to be that transformative spark. As we delve into the vibrant, renewing energy of yellow, we are prepared to access deeper levels of our being. And it is in this dive that we find a color that is as intense as it is challenging: red. After all, what is renewal without the courage to act? Red is pure action, drive, and passion. It's that color that doesn't go unnoticed, that screams courage and intensity. When he appears, he seems to say, "Go ahead, face what you have to." This force is so linked to our vital energy that we often forget how powerful it can be. The secret, however, is knowing how to use red in the right way. As Jacobo Grinberg would point out, the balance between stimuli is what keeps us connected with reality in a healthy way. Imagine an athlete before a competition. He wears red, feeling his blood pumping stronger and his confidence increasing. This is not an accidental choice. It is a reflection of how color can influence our mind and prepare us to act. Red stimulates the nervous system, increases heart rate, and puts us in a state of alert. Do you want to apply this in your everyday life? Use red at strategic moments like a job interview or an important presentation. A touch of this color on a tie or accessory can make you appear more determined and assertive. However, red also carries a more challenging side. In excess, it can cause agitation and even aggression. Think of an all-red environment. Instead of being inspiring, it can become oppressive. Therefore, it is a color that must be used wisely. A red sofa in a living room can bring a touch of life, but balanced with neutral tones around it. In food, red fruits such as strawberries or pomegranates can revitalize energy, but they must be complemented by a balanced diet. Red is the color of passion, but also of danger. It awakens our most primitive instincts, signaling when something requires immediate attention. That is why it is so often used on warning signs or traffic signs. In an emotional context, it can symbolize both love and anger. For example, a person who is constantly attracted to this color may be looking for more intensity in their life, whether at work, in relationships, or in their own emotions. Another fascinating aspect of red is its spiritual connection. It is associated with the root chakra, which is responsible for the feeling of security and stability. When this energy center is balanced, we feel courage to act and achieve our goals. But when it is out of balance, fear or stagnation can arise. Do you want to strengthen this energy? Include a red rug in your meditation space or light a red candle to symbolize your intention for action. If we look to red as a guide, it reminds us that life is made of movement, of courage to face challenges. Jacobo Grinberg would highlight that this intense vibrational energy is not only physical, but also mental. When we allow ourselves to use red consciously, we are literally programming our energy field to act with determination. It's the color of those who don't wait, but make it happen. And while red propels us to action, it also prepares us for something even more transformative. After all, what's the next step after acting with passion? Perhaps it is time to raise our consciousness to a deeper level, something that purple, with all its spiritual intensity, can offer us. Purple is a color that overflows intensity and depth, carrying with it a unique mysticism. It's as if it were the bridge between the material and the spiritual, awakening our intuition and connecting us to a universe of possibilities. Associated with wisdom, power, and spirituality, purple also invites us to explore the mysteries of our being. Jacobo Grinberg, in his reflections on consciousness, would highlight how colors like purple can act as catalysts for the expansion of the mind, encouraging us to see beyond the obvious. Have you noticed how environments with purple details seem more sophisticated and engaging? It's not by chance. This color has an almost immediate impact on our perception, evoking feelings of mystery and inspiration. A practical example would be using purple in a space where you seek creativity or reflection, such as an office or a meditation corner. It could be something simple like a purple cushion or a lamp that projects a soft light in that tone. These small touches help create an environment that encourages deep thinking and self-connection. Purple is also widely recognized as the color of transformation. He encourages us to transcend barriers and explore new possibilities. Think, for example, of the impact of wearing a purple piece at a time when you need clarity and confidence. In addition to highlighting your presence, this color sends a subtle message of balance between authority and sensitivity. It's a powerful choice for important meetings or occasions where you want to make a lasting impression. In the energy field, purple is associated with the crown chakra, located at the top of the head. This energy center is responsible for our connection with the universe and spirituality. When balanced, it helps us access higher states of consciousness and wisdom. To stimulate this chakra, you can include purple in practices such as meditation or yoga, using elements such as rugs, candles, or crystals such as amethyst. These simple gestures can make a big difference in your journey of self-discovery. Interestingly, purple also plays an important role in history and culture. In the past, it was reserved for royalty and nobility and was considered rare and precious. Today, that energy of exclusivity still resonates, making purple a bold and meaningful choice. Incorporating this color into your life is like carrying with you a constant reminder that you are capable of achieving something extraordinary. Whether through fashion, decoration, or even details in your daily life, purple can be your ally in the search for greatness. However, it's important to use purple in moderation. As an intense color, it can become excessive when applied in large quantities. To balance it, combine it with softer tones, such as white or light gray, which help to harmonize the environment. This ensures that your energy remains fluid and inspiring without becoming overwhelming. Jacobo Grinberg, who explored the interactions between energy and perception, would perhaps suggest that purple, like any stimulus, must be used consciously to achieve its best effects. Purple teaches us that there is always something greater waiting for us, something we can only access when we allow our intuition to guide us. And while this color uplifts and transforms us, it also prepares us for the moment of looking within, where the other colors intertwine to create complete harmony. After all, understanding the impact of colors is understanding how each of them shapes our being and the reality around us. Now that you know the impact that colors have on your life, the question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Will you continue to ignore the vibrational force that shapes your emotions, your energy, and even your choices? Or are you ready to take control and use colors as allies in your transformation? Remember, each color carries a message and energy. It's up to you to decide whether you just want to survive the daily chaos or create an environment that inspires, balances, and motivates. Think about your home, your workplace, even the clothes you wear every day. What message are you sending to the universe? And more importantly, how is this affecting your energy? Perhaps the simple act of including greenery in your daily life will bring the serenity you are looking for. Or maybe a touch of yellow is enough to awaken the creativity you felt lost. The possibilities are endless, but the decision is yours. Now, tell me, how will you use this knowledge to your advantage? What simple changes can you implement today to transform your energy? If you've come this far, it's because you're committed to your evolution. So, how about taking the next step? Try it, test, observe the results, and then come back here to share your experience. I want to know how these discoveries impacted your life. Oh, and before you go, a special request. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. This way, you don't miss any content on how to transform your reality and live in alignment with your energy. Together, we can explore even more secrets about Jacobo Grinberg, colors, and everything that influences our perception. See you in the next video, and may your choices always be vibrant and inspiring.